coming to the center of the field for Blackman, number 48, Corey Tillman. Number 10, Blake Taylor. Number 3, Taylor Dowdy. And number 12, Noah Armstrong.
Come on in, guys, shake hands, introduce yourself.
For the Patriots, number 24, Cameron McIntyre. Number 23, Terrell Ward. Number 14, Cameron Newman.
All right, gentlemen, we expect good sportsmanship
And
here
number
tonight, okay?
37,
No matter what
Oakland.
happens, you will be good sports about it. Is that agreed? Yes, you guys are captains of your team. That means you're leaders of your team. Lead by the example of your play and what you say to your fellow teammates, and let's stay under control at all times. I have a flipping coin here that has a helmet on that side, that's heads. It has a football on that side, that's tails. I'm going to flip it, I'll catch it, I'll uncover it, we'll see what it is. If I miss it or I drop it, it hits the ground, it doesn't count, we'll do it over again. Is that understood? You're the visiting team, you're going to call it. You call it before I flip it. What is your call? Tails. You called tails, is that correct? Did everyone hear tails? Tails is the call. And it's the football side, that's tails. You want to toss, you have your choice of receipt. You're going to defer. White team wins the toss, and you defer. I mean, it's one choice this half, you're going to receive, right? And you're going to kick off which one you want to defend. You want to defend that goal and kick that way, is that correct? You step over here and face that way, you guys step here and face them. Oakland will receive on this end. Okay,
hey guys, shake hands. Good luck to you.
Good luck, y'all. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Uh-oh. Blackman.
You can be the king, Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world. You can beat the world. You can talk to God, Joe banging on his door. You can bring your hands up. You can
And here comes your Oakland Patriots.
You can be the master. Don't wait for luck.
Dexter heard the ball. Darius Patterson on the carry. Albert's punt is blocked. With 2:45 to go in the first quarter, your score, Blackman. Jacoby Stevens for the Patriot touchdown. Armstrong, the keeper. From the ball carrier. At this time, we'd like to present the 20th annual Oakland High School. Touchdown, Patriots! Armstrong pass. Go, boy. Go, boy. with 1:08 to go in your contest. Your score, Oakland 21. Pass intended for Burks is incomplete. And that's your ball game. Your final score, Oakland 21, Blackman 7. Oakland High School and the Oakland High School administration and faculty would like to thank you for your attendance tonight and hope you've enjoyed the contest.
Big defensive battle for you guys, and I thought you guys, especially in the first half, kept them under around 50 yards. I mean, just talk about how big that defense was, slowing them down.
So we just had to shut down the run game, play physical up front, and they couldn't handle it.
You guys gave up one score on a block there, but after that, I mean, you guys pretty much stuffed them. What was the secret tonight? It seemed like you guys were really physical.
Yes, sir. We knew if we shut down the run game, then their whole offense would be shut down.
You guys can't win. You guys didn't win the region tonight, but you guys took a big step forward. How big a game was this for you guys?
Oh, this was huge. This was huge. Just one step, like you said. One step.
I mean,
Listen up! Listen up! We're signing autographs for a minute. Listen up! Hey, let's give it up for the greatest student body in the state of Texas. Hey, I know this. I went to a pep rally that nobody in town can match. Nobody in town can match. Hey, I watched the cheerleaders. Hey, they showed up. Hey, I watched the step team. Yes, they showed up. Yes, sir. I watched the dance team. Okay. Yes, sir. Okay. I listened to the band all night. Yes, sir. Great student body. Let me tell you, everybody showed up, and then the only thing left to do was for y'all to show up. Yeah. Give it up to the defense. Let's go. Hey guys, listen. I want to tell y'all thanks for coming out and supporting us despite how many times we try to give the ball to the other team. Hey, we want to make sure a couple people know what's going on. One is the guy that grabbed the mic today and said the Blaze is going to be put out. We backed it up. You are yes. And the second thing is, y'all listen to this. Y'all gotta hear this. Is that we represent Oakland, Tennessee. Hey, listen, we're gonna say a prayer, and then we're gonna try to crank up some music.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. God, the kingdom, power, and glory forever.
They were just very physical on defense and really stopped you guys. Couldn't really get going on offense.
Yeah, I think that's a fair statement. And when we had some drives we didn't execute. Right there before the half, we had a good little drive going and the ball hits one of our guys in the hand. We'd like to feel like we got something going there, but yeah, they disrupted us. They're physical and good defense. And they dared us to throw. They loaded the box, kind of like we thought they'd do.
Between offensive blows and then a lot of penalties.
Yeah, our kick teams are horrendous because every time we kick off receive, if we have any kind of return, we're blocking in the back. And we got kids that are on those teams that are seniors that ought to be doing something for us, and all they're doing is getting negative plays, and then it's backing us all the way up. They got a good defense, and you got to go 80 yards, 90 yards on them because of penalties in the kick team. That's unacceptable. That's going to get fixed Monday. I mean, those kids will come off of kick teams if all they can do is block in the back.
Connor Mitchell. Anything? What do you know about him right now?
I think it was his knee. It didn't sound good, but I don't know for sure.
Where do you guys go from here? Obviously, there's a lot of football to be going, but how do you just regroup and get back to fixing things?
Oh yeah, I'm proud. Hey, I love our team. I like how we act. We don't get penalties and taunt and all that stuff. I like how we act and do those things, and I'm proud of this football team and how they act and they handle themselves the right way. And with that kind of character, we'll get better. That counts a lot for me.
He's good. Hold on, get this on camera. Do you forgive me for picking against you guys?
I forgive you.
Did it motivate you a little bit?
It did.
Did it?
Your picks always motivate you.
Okay. If I picked against you or for you?
Sometimes, but I would like for you to pick on our side sometimes too.
Okay. I'll remember that. Defense, best performance of the season by the defense?
Man, it was fantastic.
It looked like the defense of old.
Yeah, I mean the Coach Jackson, he put us in the right spot at the right time. I mean, I can't complain of his play calls. We had big plays like Caleb and the quarterback on defense and Jackson. Of course, we had Ty go down, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna come back. But people stepping in for him, it's a great time.
2 picks tonight, and it looked like both times it was a product of the defensive line putting a lot of pressure, getting him rolling out and having to force something. Talk about that.
All I gotta say, we have the best D-line in the state. We have Tavari Nix, we have Terrell Ward, we have Chris Amawir, and we have Mississippi, Blake. And when we get them unleashed, they're a force to be reckoned with.
How much fun was defense tonight? The way you guys give up a lot of points and a lot of yards in games this year. It looked like fun tonight for you guys.
It was
old school. Looked like
it was old school, but we want to get used to that feeling. We don't want to let up and go back to our old ways. So we got to come out strong, come out hard like we did in defense.
The pick six. As soon as you pick it off, I mean there was no one there. Could you have just strolled?
I had to run for my life. That adrenaline went through me, and I just did what I had to do.
3-1. There's a lot of football left, but if you want to be that number 1 seed, that region champion, most people thought you had to win tonight. What does that mean? It keeps you guys in the driver's seat.
What we have to do is, of course, we won this game. This is a huge game, but we have to look forward. We have Smyrna. I don't know how they did tonight, but I know they're undefeated.
Yeah, they won big.
Yeah, and so we got to go take care of them, and we have a whole bunch of people in the district that are respectable teams, and we just can't sleep on them. Thank you.
Your thoughts on the game, Mr. Sharp?
All right. First of all, we've heard this week that it was about we were typical Oakland. Typical Oakland. That's what we heard, and how we get people ejected and stuff like that, and we don't live up to those standards. We play smart, hard-nosed football. All right. Typical Oakland gave them what they wanted. Okay. They told us to come get us some. We got some, and we gave them what they wanted. So the Sharks came out and ate. Jacoby Stevens came and made some huge plays for us. Defensive line controlled the line of scrimmage, and we made plays.
How's your shoulder?
It's fine.
Okay.
Just minor setback for a major comeback. Okay. Shout out to the best student body, Oakland, Tennessee. Oakland, Tennessee. This is Oakland, Tennessee. Make sure you know.
This is kind of the defense that people have been thinking about with his Oakland. I mean, 50-some yards, I think, at halftime, and just really shut down a team that's been scoring a lot of points, been racking up a lot of yards.
Well, we worked hard on them. We got a good plan. I got to give Coach Steven Jackson, our D coordinator, credit. He's been studying those guys hard, and I thought he came up with a great plan, and I thought our guys not only played well, but they responded to the plan. They embraced the plan. They learned what to do. They took it upon themselves to shut them out, and they did a great job.
Offensively, still had a couple of issues here and there, but overall, I mean, you get Jacoby, you get a couple scores on on a wildcat or wild pat. Whatever, I don't know. What do you guys call that? Is that wild pat patriot or?
We're going to scrap it if we don't start catching the snouts from center. So
Okay.
it may be the last time you see it.
Okay, I mean, he made a couple big play on the big run, and then later, pick six. I mean, that's.
Well, the thing about it, we had some time to prepare for these guys. We know that some of our coaches from Oakland are over there, and they know what a player he is. And Kid Hartsfield's a great defense coordinator, and used to be his defensive back coach. So we knew they'd find ways to cover it. But I told him, I was like, you're going to at least get 3 balls to you that you're going to have to catch because we're going to snap them to you. And all you got to do is catch the snap and then run like crazy. And he did that the first time. It was impressive. And then we had such a problem with the injuries. And I know injuries part of the game. Blackman had one of their best players go down as well. Unfortunately, it really stalled us when we're trying to eat the clock and trying to go up 2 scores.
Some of tie out.
Ty went out, came back in, went out again. Cameron Massagill went out. Hurd went out. He was our big fullback that was leading for Jacoby on our little Wildcat stuff. So when you have 3 starters out, it's really hard. And then, of course, our referees called us for illegal formation when we had a tackle playing tight end, which I thought they completely missed it. And it changed the whole game, or it could have been a 2-score game earlier.
Nix is a shoulder. What's up with Massagill and Hurd? Anything major?
Yeah, I'd rather not discuss.
Okay.
No, I don't talk injuries under 18-year-old.
All right.